Hello Geminis, welcome to your September 2025 relationship reading. We're going to do the charms with the charts and some cards. It's going to be relationships with obviously other people, but also food, environments, work, whatever it might be. So we'll get into it here. If you don't like to watch the charms and the cards, I timestamp below so you can just skip ahead to the messages. Otherwise, let's just head into it here. If I ever pause, it's because I'm feeling just kind of like vibration amongst the charms. So I'll always give them a chance to come down where they want to. And then we'll also do any kind of cleanup that's needed. Got some movement here. Over here. It's over here. I'll come back to this corner tile. I think they're trying to get something on it. Okay. Anything up here? All right. So let's see. Gonna turn things around, see what they want. I think these ones are all clean up. Okay. Now we'll get the cards. So I'll just move the charms to make room. So we can got a bit larger tarot cards here today for our reading, or this month, for all of our relationship readings. Let's get into it, Geminis. What kind of relationships are they dealing with here? What messages of support or help or insight? I'm gonna move this up here, make some room. And I can remember how they're associating cards and charms. There's actually more on that side, so I might just scoot all this over here some more, just so we have a bit more room. Okay, so I'm just going to take the timestamp while I also tune in and see where we're gonna start here today. Maybe the spotlight. So think before acting, they're putting what I call like my spotlight, my flashlight, torch, you know, something handheld, and they kind of want to shine down on it. So we're going to start here. It's also orange, so a bit of a caution, in terms of I want to bring this to your attention, be aware, be mindful. So we have some think before acting message. And they're bringing me down to stop. I choose strength. I mean, this could be you giving into a temptation. So it could be a relationship with food. It could be a relationship with an addiction, whatever that is. You know, it could be smoking, could be drinking, could be giving all your time to a specific person. It could be just kind of anything that you find it hard to let go, right? It could be something as simple as a $15 coffee that is financially draining you, but your taste buds just won't let you give up that temptation. So there's this message of courage, bravery. You have the ability to stop this. You have the ability to end this temptation, this, you know, this, I just want to say like a poor habit. You know, think before acting, just pause before you know, go into the drive-through, right? They're pulling me down here to the French fries, the gut check, as well as part of this message. So again, you know, following your intuition, you know the choice to be made, right? The strength, the courage to to stand behind the choice that you know you want to make. And it's interesting they're putting the fries down because this is my kind of social group. So there might be some influence here on you. So again, if you're committing too much time to a certain person or people, maybe it's to work, you're overworking right now, well, that's somebody else influencing you doing that. This can also be like societal influence. You're trying to, what's the saying? Keep up with the Joneses, right? You're trying to impress instead of just living your way. So there's a follow your intuition. Don't give in to this influence. You have the strength to not, and just pause next time before you say yes. You know, make sure you're voicing what you want. You're staying true to what you know is right for you. Now they're pairing that here with the mending card. I'm not really focused on the mending. It's more so this picture kind of story they're giving me with the picture. So I can see you kind of sitting here, right? And here's your, you know, maybe the addiction that you're dealing with, the recurring decision that you're kind of giving into. Because see how you're kind of pulling it in towards you, and yet your guardian angel here is pulling it away and pointing you up at your higher self here. I don't know if you can see that, your intuition, right? You know that you can overcome this. You know that you don't need to give into this. You know that you don't even want to, because she's not really fighting back here, right? You're holding on to it, but you know, if they empower you, remind you, right? Reminding you here, she'll just let go of that little corner. Like it's just that one little, it's like one little hang up here, right? Like I was saying with that coffee, it's just one little thing. It's like, oh, it tastes so good, but I know it's costing me money that I don't really have to spend, right? It's that kind of possible scenario. So please relate that message to whatever the item is for you. Okay, where do we want to go next here? I'm going to come up here to this adaptability, flexibility, dragonfly. So with the 4 wings here, it's able to kind of adjust, you know, last minute, almost like when we watch those movies when helicopters do sort of a last minute pull up or a cool last minute dive, you know, to miss something. Sort of that flexibility here with this beautiful dragonfly. And it's flying from manifesting your desires to not right now. So there's a bit of a pause here. Don't push so hard. Timing's not right. I feel like you would know this. So you might be trying your best to like urge something forward, and they're asking you to, you know, just kind of quiet that energy down, be more fluid, you know, experience, kind of allow yourself to experience. Don't try to push forward or rush something right now. In terms of relationship, that would be, say it's a new relationship and you want to hurry up and get to that commitment. Well, you know, whoa, enjoy the newness of your experience together. Don't try to rush things, right? Don't try to hurry up and get to that next stage. Coming down here with the world connected to that. So it says no lies. With the world, so your world. So this would be authenticity, being authentically you, similar to that first message. So no lies. So again, keeping up the Joneses. Don't try to falsify your way into a relationship, into a job. Truly be authentically you. There's, I feel like there's greater success here because it's your whole world. So your whole world will be affected here if you stay true to yourself, authentic to yourself. Don't over exaggerate, you know, white lies. You know, we try to overextend an experience or, you know, offer some additional kind of fluff that we think might make us look impressive. there's a caution here to not do that right now. Look at that, by the book, right? Do everything by the book. Don't try to skip ahead, right? Don't try to jump ahead. Enjoy the experience, go along for the ride. There's probably lessons to learn, memories to make, right? In this experience that you're living. And by the book, right? No lies. Even if it's lying to yourself, right? Oh, I can skip this step that I was going to do and jump ahead, or I won't do that right now. I'll just go right to the next thing. Caution to not do that. So again, no jumping ahead, right? Entry level, work your way up, a new relationship or a new milestone in your relationship, right? Just do it together in its own time, in due time. Don't try to push this lead elephant forward, right? Okay. We have the next step here, and it's interesting that it's being paired with negative energy. This is like gossip, rumors, talking negatively about other people or things, venting, kind of sitting in that energy. Kind of connects back to the lies here a little bit with rumors, gossip, jealousy, envy, those kind of emotional states, emotional feelings that we're in. And so the next step is probably to move away from this. We'll see here, they're pulling me down to the glasses. So improvements in a relationship needed now, okay. So the next step is to improve a relationship that might be fueled by or full of some negative angst here, some negative commentary, some negative thoughts. Maybe you have negative thoughts towards them, and so the next step is to kind of adjust that, because we have the glasses here, which is changing a perspective, looking at things with a new point of view, being open-minded, not making excuses either, right? So reality check. So no excuses, right? No excuses. Next step is to deal with that, clear the air, see what's going on. It says create anew, and there's pairing that with the charm of endless opportunities, endless possibilities, different outcomes. So this is kind of where you're at here in the center, and it's how are you going to approach this relationship that seems to have, just there's something heated here. I want to say like envy between people, jealousy. This could be, you could be fully aware that that's the energy that this other person is giving you. Like when they talk to you, the comments they make, you can just hear and feel their kind of negative emotion in that. Or maybe when they talk to you, a lot of their stories, right? A lot of their updates, their news seems over-exaggerated, not plausible, made for movie situations. Oh my God, you never believe what would happen to me last weekend, right? So it could be that person that you're in this kind of relationship with. And it's, they're asking you to kind of review the dynamics here. Create anew. How are you gonna adjust the current dynamics, the current sentiment? What do you want to do, right? How do you want to adjust this? Because I don't think it's serving you much. If anything, their energy could probably pull you into this state, or for some reason, your current dynamics in your relationship is causing you to be in this state. So a bit of a refresh here energetically. So let's get into the cards and see if I can get more understanding what this is about. Okay, let's see what order they want them in. I want to go like this. Okay. Let's see if I can hold them all with one hand. Yay! Okay. So there is this encouragement. I was saying open-mindedness. actually, they're pulling that, where I was going, maybe they want me to say this first, because I still want to say it to you, but they're pulling it back from me. What they want me to say to you first, actually, is like this hand reaching out. So I don't know if this person is constantly coming to you, right? I was saying over-exaggerated stories, you never believe what happened to me, like all this falseness, right? No more lies in your world. You're cleansing yourself of that. I said reality, right? No more excuses. So I feel like this person's constantly reaching out for like a handout, right? Look at, I have nothing in my hands, and yet the stars are, they basically just dropped the stars in front of you. There's nothing in my hand. Well, there was. And then I came around and you went, no, I don't have anything. So that's the first message that they want me to get across. The second, which I was going to, was I was feeling like you're reaching out with a different energy. Maybe you tend to push back and say like, oh yeah, right, whatever. But there's like this kind of kindness, but you're also not giving them what they're asking for. It's more wisdom, knowledge, gentle energy. I'll guide you, I'll lift you, but I'm not giving you these stars. So maybe that's the creating anew, right? Create a different dynamic. If you're always giving out, then kind of cut them off, right? Sometimes we're doing a disservice by always giving. So now they're encouraging you to like imagine a different approach here. Imagine what different possible outcome you can influence here. There's this beautiful soft energy. There's kind of like a heart's desire that you have connected to this individual. It looks like a little balloon here that they're holding that you kind of want to give off to them. So be creative, you know, before you approach them. Again, this is all blue, this is all emotional. So it may be a softer approach with them. You know, be quiet when they talk to you. Maybe you're someone that immediately responds. So just let them just rattle on, rattle on, rattle on, rattle on. And then quietly go, okay, I've heard you. I'm not going to do this for you, but I will do this for you. And I do feel like with this beautiful blessed intuition, higher self coloring here, you know, you could be their fairy godmother, right? Fairy godfather. Your knowledge, again, we're coming back to knowledge, the crown. Your knowledge, your intuition, your lived experiences. You know, over time, I think if you have a different approach with them, you'll have a pretty impactful, or a more impactful, you know, the approach you're taking now isn't working for them. But I feel like there is opportunity for you to be a little bit more gentle, like cut them off, but in a gentle way, be supportive in an emotional way versus physical, tangible. You know, give them encouraging advice, give them an ear. Don't even respond, maybe, you know, just let them talk, get it all out, and then you go, okay, do you feel good now? Like no sharing of advice, right? Just go, okay, do you feel good? Do you feel better now? Do you want a hug? Like there's like leading by action as well. There's like this beautiful knowledge, mentorship. I can guide you instead of fighting against you, instead of calling you out on your BS. I'm just going to let you BS, and then I'm going to say, okay, do you feel better now? Okay. Now we're ending off on the purple seashell here, or purple and white, I should say, and it's between milestone. It was in between milestone ahead and a dream coming true. Nice to see the intuition color here with dream coming true. We also have the white peace color for me, calm, peace. So something an area of your life, a relationship that you have, that you're seeking and looking forward to sort of calmer roads ahead. And you already intuitively know that it's going to happen. It's going to come to fruition. So let's see what relationship this is with. Okay. Well, you're coming out of something here, right? When I get this card, it does say round and round, but there's an exit. You know, something that you're coming out of, because it's also coming towards us, right? It was way back there. So you're moving forward. There's positive momentum here, right? Milestone ahead, dream coming true. Something that you're intuitively guiding, manifesting, hoping for, wishing for, keeping your faith in that this is going to turn around for me. You know, this could be your, I don't know why I want to say this, but this could be your relationship with your physical body. For some reason, I want to say that. You know, maybe this is you coming out of a period of time where you felt no self-esteem or lack of confidence. Well, you're coming out of that. That's beautiful. So relationship with self here, relationship with your physical body. This could be you kind of getting out of a funk and back to like a routine of walking, exercising, being playful as well, because we're going from sort of deep emotions here to, again, that kind of white purple hue. So we have calmer waters ahead. We have a positive relationship ahead here for you. But I definitely feel more this is you and yourself. It could be you and your mental health as well, your mindset, the state of mind that you're maybe stuck in right now. You're going to be coming out of it. So kind of recovery here, beautiful recovery. It's a dream come true. And in terms of the milestone ahead, it means that, you know, this exit point, this turning of a new leaf, you know, you'll be fully aware that that part's behind you. I'll never have to deal with that again, right? Dream come true, that's behind me, done, dealt with, and I'm better for it. So beautiful reading here, Gemini, other than sort of the relationship dynamic here, and then your own relationship here with, I don't know, food, a person, right? Something that's kind of affecting you here, and then going easy up here, right? With this kind of relationship. I don't know why we're going physical body. Up here, as I was touching, I was getting health again. So I don't know if this could be like with your doctor or treatment plan, and you're like, why am I not healed yet? Or your relationship with medication, allergies, a sinus cold, something here where you're like, why am I not better at? Well, not right now. You gotta like let your body kind of work through it. I don't know if maybe these two are combined somehow, and I didn't pick up on that until now. Or they wanted purposely to save that until now for some of you. But otherwise, I think this is a really nice relationship reading for the month, and I'll see you all next month.